Hey WWE Universe, so it is Tuesday and it is time for my Raw review. So first we're going to start off with Triple H being in the ring, and honestly I'm really sick of this. Like, I'm ready for this WrestleMania match. I'm ready for something, whatever's going to happen, and I'm ready for both of them to shut up. Because I can't deal with Triple H. I can't stand Triple H. Like, a lot of people are like, how can you not like Triple H? Because I don't like Triple H. He annoys me. I don't like him. I was glad when he was gone. I was totally pissed when he came back. I want him to go away. Like, honestly, I know this sounds absolutely terrible, but I really don't care. So, I don't like him starting off Raw every week, with his little talk. I don't care. Sorry, my hair is driving me nuts. Okay. So he invites The Undertaker to Raw next week, and he obviously talks about how he's gonna do everything in his power to defeat The Undertaker and end the streak and all. And so I don't know. I'm not excited for them to meet next week. It's just gonna be really annoying. And then Ted DiBiase. My prayers have been answered. Ted DiBiase was on Raw. Oh my god, do you know that? I screamed so loud. My mom's like, what? And I was like, Ted! And she's like, hey for Ted. My mom doesn't really watch wrestling, so she's like, yay. So I was totally excited. And so he said, obviously he's been on this terrible losing streak, and he needs to fix it. So he thought, what better way than to take out Triple H? Well, that wasn't a very good idea. Triple H pretty much annihilated him, put him through the announce table, and I was like, Ted, pick on somebody a little bit easier first until you get your career back up. Go pick on, like, I don't know. Go pick on somebody like Santino first, and then we'll see how you get to Triple H. But, so I was kind of sad about that because I've missed Ted so much, and just to see him get destroyed was, like, kind of upsetting. Oh, I'm sorry, Ted. You'll get there. Okay, so next we have Sheamus versus Evan Bourne, and I was so happy to see Evan Bourne because ever since his return, that he returned and that's all he did. So I was kind of upset, but to see him back, I was really, really happy. Sheamus defeated Evan Bourne. I liked the match. I really enjoyed the match. I was a happy camper. So then Daniel Bryan comes out after the match and challenges Sheamus to a rematch for his title at WrestleMania, which I'm so excited about. So Sheamus pretty much accepted by kicking Daniel in the head. Ow. Ow. I don't want anybody to accept anything I ever say by kicking me in the head. Like, ow. But I'm so excited for this to be a WrestleMania match. I think a couple weeks back I actually said, or maybe it was last week when Sheamus won the title. I don't remember, but I said before that I wanted them to have a match at Mania. Look, it's a match. Woo! So next we have Eve versus Maryse, and you guys have no idea how much I freaked when Maryse was on. I love Maryse, like you guys know. I have this biggest girl crush on her. So it was a okay match, and then Michael Cole was like, can we just end this already? And I love Michael Cole, but I was like, let Maryse wrestle. I want to see Maryse wrestle. So Eve won, sadly, and then she went over and smacked Michael Cole in the face. Didn't like that. Don't like Eve. It makes me not like her even more. Don't touch Michael Cole. Don't touch Michael Cole. So next we have The Core. The Core is on Raw. Woo! I love The Core a little too much. A little too much. So they were on Raw against Santino and Vladimir, and I'm really sick of Santino and Vladimir. I think they need to do something else, but it was an okay match. Obviously, the Core dominated. Obviously, it's the Core dominating. They're dominating on SmackDown. They're going to dominate on Raw. But then, sadly, after the match, the Core was beating up on Santino and Kozlov, And then Kane and the Big Show came out and just pretty much destroyed the core. And I was like, no, those are my boys. Don't hurt them. So I didn't like that part, but I was really happy to see the core on Raw, and I'm hoping on SmackDown the core just beats the poop out of Kane and the Big Show. Let's hope for that. Next we have John Cena being interviewed via satellite, and he was at home because of the attacks last week, and he wanted to recover. So I was kind of sad. I was like, John, why are you not there? Why are you not wrestling? I want you to wrestle. But anyway, he just talked about how The Miz is his main focus going. You know, he's him and The Rock have these past weeks have been back and forth, and he needs to focus on The Miz because his WrestleMania match is coming so close. It is 12 days until WrestleMania, so you know it's coming really close. And so John needs to focus. That's all he needs to worry about, and he made that clear that that's all he needs to worry about. And he also said that The Rock being on Raw next week, it's not his focus, which it shouldn't be because it just shouldn't be. It's The Rock, okay, if you do. You know, John needs to focus on his huge title match because it's WrestleMania, obviously. It's a title match. It's big, to me at least. So, focus. Focus, John. Focus, focus, focus. Next we have Michael Cole and Jack Swagger, and they brought out Jerry Lawler's family photo book, and honestly, I understand that, what am I looking for? I understand that, you know, they go over everything before these things happen, and Vince, you know, okays this stuff. So I don't really like that they're bringing Lawler's family because, you know, his father is deceased. His mother recently just passed away. You know, I don't like that they're doing this, but Lawler must be okay with it because Vince isn't just going to be like, oh, we're going to bring up your dead mother. You know, that's not going to happen. So he must be okay with it. I don't really like that, but he brought up these pictures and was like, look at Lawler's father thinking, my son is such a dork. And seriously, like, that's so stupid, but I sat there and laughed. I'm like, my son is such a dork. Michael Cole is such a retard. I love him. And follow Michael Cole on Twitter. He has a Twitter. He has a Twitter. At Michael Cole, obviously. But anyway, that excites me. So Jack Swagger was standing in front of Lawler sitting at the announce table the whole time. And so then Jerry Lawler was like, I'm not taking this crap anymore, so he got up, and then Jack Swagger just attacked him and kind of destroyed him a little bit, and then put the ankle lock on him, and then Michael Cole got out of his little adorable box that I still want somebody to buy for me. He got out and put the ankle lock on Jerry Lawler, so that was pretty awesome. That was really awesome. So excited for this match at WrestleMania. So excited! Next we have John Morrison versus Mr. Ziggles. Dolph Ziggler. That ended in a no contest because all the girls just wanted to get involved and things were getting crazy. So the general manager was like, you know what? We're going to make it Ziggler, Lay Cool, and Vicky versus Morrison and Trish Stratus in a 4-on-2 handicap intergender tag team match. That's a mouthful. So, I like the match because I love Lay Cool and I love Dolph Ziggler. I like Jomo. I know everybody's gonna be like, what? But I don't really care for Trish Stratus. And everybody, how many people actually want to see Vicky wrestle? You know? So, it was a good match. Ziggles and his wonderful team won by Vicky pinning John Morrison, which has to be the most embarrassing thing in the whole world to have John Morrison, you know, being pinned by Vicky Guerrero. That's got to be pretty embarrassing. I'm sorry, Jomo, that sucks. So next we have Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton in a WrestleMania Rewind match. I don't really care for Rey Mysterio, so I wanted to see Randy just destroy him. And it was a great match. Randy Orton was getting ready to pound the mat, which, oh my god, I love that when he pounds the mat. Oh. But he was getting ready to pound the mat, and CM Punk was on the Titantron. Sorry, I know this stuff. He looks gross. I'm sorry. My nose is itchy now. Okay, I'm good. So CM Punk got on the Titantron and was like, early in the night, Randy Orton had been interviewed, and he showed his tour bus and said, you know, it's nice that he gets to travel with his family, and it's a nice, convenient, you know, he gets to relax and all this. So CM Punk was like, I'm going to go visit your tour bus and go see your wife. And so Randy Orton hightailed it out of there, which caused Rey Mysterio to win by a countout. And so Randy ran and was getting ready to open the door to make sure, you know, see if CM Punk was inside of his tour bus. And CM Punk came and smashed Randy Orton in the knee with a wrench, which, where's, like, didn't he hit John Cena with, like, a wrench a couple weeks ago? Stop using a wrench. What is wrong with you? Stop beating people with a wrench. Stupid. Okay, so anyway, did anybody see Randy Orton's wife? Like, oh, my nose is so itchy. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I'm good. Randy Orton's wife, that's not really Randy Orton's wife. But, this is, like, the second or third woman. It's like, we all know that's not Randy's wife. Like, you keep using different women. Obviously, if you didn't already know, you should know now, because that's not Sam. And if that was Sam, you know, I think Sam would actually probably have opened the door and smashed CM Punk in the head, because I would have done that. But then, you know, when she gets out of the thing, she's like, somebody help us, somebody help us. And I'm like, who's going to hear you when you're talking so only Randy can hear you? And then, you know, why don't you start screaming and make it a scene or something instead of being like, does my hair look okay? Does my hair look okay? I don't know, does my makeup look okay? You know, why don't you try to at least act a little bit instead of sucking out loud. So that was interesting. Can't wait to see what Randy does to Punk next week. I'm excited. And last but not least, we have Alex Riley, who is back on Raw. I'm so excited. I love Mason A-Rye. Love Mason A-Rye. So he introduced The Miz, and Miz looked some kind of good last night. Him and A-Rye know how to dress. So, sorry, my ears. So, The Miz came out and was just talking about how wonderful he is and how he's better than everybody else, like he does every single week, which is nothing new. We all know this. And then he debuted the new title, which is the W, you know, with the line upside down to make an M for Miz. What a dork. What a dork. So then John Cena comes on the Titantron and was like laughing and making fun of the Miz and all. And then you see these people behind John, and they start taking away the furniture, and they start removing the walls. And I was like, obviously, because if you guys have seen John Cena's DVDs, that's his actual house in his DVDs. This was not his house, obviously. So John was in the arena the whole time, and he just hauls butt and gets into the ring and starts beating up on Miz, which, when he was running down the ring, Miz and Alex Riley threw a table. I'm like, are you really going to hit him with that table? Are you crazy? You retarded. But anyway, John gets in the ring and starts beating up on the Miz and Alex, and then they team up on him, and then John finally takes control, and the Miz runs in the back, and John Cena puts Alex Riley in the STF until the referee. He put it on him a couple times because the Miz kept coming back and like getting halfway down the ramp and then running back. And finally, the Miz just went into the back and Alex Riley was put in STF for a really, really long time, and all like 3 or 4 refs had to try to pull John Cena off, and eventually John Cena loosened the STF, and good job, John. I'm so happy. John is gonna beat your butt at Mania, Miz. Best believe that. Okay, so that was Raw. I really enjoyed it, if you guys couldn't already tell. Cannot wait for WrestleMania. I cannot wait. It cannot come soon enough. So excited. So excited. And Chris Jericho was on Dancing with the Stars last night. So I will link below or put in a little bubble or something the number that you can call or text to vote for him, because he did a very good job and I'm really proud of him. So I'll let you guys know about that, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.